Hey guys, welcome back to another NaytonTech episode, vlog actually. Not sure what vlog number this is going to be, so I will post it down here at the bottom. But we're going to be doing a couple things on my sedan. I'm going to be doing the new Mishimoto radiator. I posted pictures of that on Instagram. I have two front fans. I'm actually going to replace the two factory fans with two push fans. I have a 12-inch and a 7-ish inch fan that we're going to do. I'm going to mount those on the front to the AC condenser to save me some space. And then I've got these guys here. These are XXR 531s. These are 16 by 9s. I believe with a plus 20 offset. So we're going to test fit those. I've got two that I picked up from my buddy. We're going to see if we can get, I'll get you guys a picture of what they look like on the rear and on the front here. A little bit of wheel gap. She's raised up already. And replace these 13s that the HX that I have right now. That's pretty. Oh, and I'm also going to be putting in, and I'll show you guys a picture of it later. I've got a new header that I'm going to be putting on. I do not know a brand on it. It is a 4-to-1 style header. I'll show you pictures of it a little bit later. So first off, we're going to get this bumper off and probably start draining the radiator, get that out of the way so I can get the header done. Okay, so we got the old radiator out. Starting to take the header. I can't get it to separate. The 3 bolts down here are completely rusted, so what we're going to try to do is I'm already taking out the subframe bolts here, the front traction bar bolts. I'm going to see if I can push it down enough to get the header out without pulling it. A little bit of fun. And then this is the header. So it's a 4-to-1. Do not know a brand. It's got a plate here, but nothing written on it. So we're going to attempt to get that guy in. And then put the radiator back in. That's the plan. Oh, and I've got this AC line that I think I'm going to try to pull out just enough to get the 2 fans here. And then this is the cooler for the power steering. I may try to maybe cut it and bypass these two lines, these two lines here, just loop them in on each other, or this might be out far enough. Might be able to do a custom bracket or something where I can just move it out the 1/2 inch or so that I need to get it to fit, at least for now until I go to the manual rack. Well, a little hiccup, but we got it fixed anyway. That header is actually for a B series. Usually I'm a pretty good judge at knowing D to B, but apparently I'm a little rusty. So anyway, my buddy Drew had an old little junk header, kind of a DC sports style, knockoff, whatever. The main reason why I'm doing the header, for some reason I have a restriction at about 5,500 RPMs. I replaced the intake manifold, the intake, the full exhaust system from the catback, and I'm still having the same thing. And this has a ZC cam in it, so this thing should want to rev over 5,500 like crazy. The more gas I give it, the more it bogs. So I played with the tune. I've added fuel, taken away fuel. I've added timing, taken away timing, everything. None of it's made a bit of difference. So last thing left in the whole system is the header, unless there's something really freaking weird with this head. So anyway, header's in, it's all bolted up. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the wiring and getting the fans put on the front and see if we can get this radiator in and fire it up and see if this header makes any difference. All right guys, got some more stuff done. I think header's done, all bolted up. Got the 2 fans clipped in, and I'm gonna try to get wiring here. So I went ahead and took the power steering and just looped it on itself. Hopefully this holds. I'm only getting barely past the clip here, or the clamp. So hopefully it holds under the pressure. I'm eventually going to be doing a manual swap rack anyway. So you can tell I still used the factory plugs. I will have to eventually extend. This is a little clip for the AC when I get it hooked up, but I can extend that. All the wiring is clipped and done and ran through factory hole right here.
Success or no?
Yep. I think I got it. So we'll see.
Nice.
But yep, everything on the front's done. Time for the radiator. Okay guys, everything is done. You can see we've got Mishimoto dual core full width radiator in. I've got the header, everything's topped off. So now we're going to button everything up. Just putting tools and stuff away right now at my buddy's place. And I'm going to take off for the night. See if this header makes any difference on my top end. Well, I got some kind of sort of bad news. The header made no difference at all on the issue that I've been having with my sedan. So now I'm starting to wonder if I've got an issue with the cam itself, because it's not the stock cam. I did pull it out of a block that did say ZC. That doesn't mean that the head was a ZC. I did get it at the junkyard, so we'll kind of see what, I'm looking at that option. Even though there's only 3 non-VTEC cams, so you have to be a B2, a B7, or a ZC, unless there's some weird custom grind on it, which it didn't look like it did. It still should have won a rev over 5500. So I am running a Z6 distributor on there, so I could be having an issue there that is just completely weird. So I do have a B7 Dizzy that I'm going to throw on and see if it makes any difference at all. So little things like that I'm going to start messing with. I'm going to try to see if I can pick up a wideband from a buddy just to make sure that my air to fuels are not completely out of whack. My gas mileage is a little lower than what I would prefer, but I only drive at 2 to 3 miles to work, so it's barely getting warm by the time I get to work, so it could just be throwing off my mileage that way. I'll throw up a couple pictures here. I did get the wheels mounted, but I don't think they're going to work for what I want. They do stick out quite a bit. I was going to do some fender flares, but I don't really want that much. I prefer almost no camber for my final setup. I actually want to take the sedan and travel with it and stuff, so any type of amount of camber with the stretch and stuff like that, it's just not going to work for the daily the way I want to set it up. So I think I'm going to be looking at some other wheels down the road, probably after winter. So another thing I wanted to tell you guys about, I am going to be doing a live stream. That'll be my 100th video on YouTube, so I'm going to do something special. This Sunday, December 1st, I am going to be doing a 5 to 8 hour live stream, depending on how many people are on, what we're doing and whatnot. I'm going to be testing out some games on Google Stadia, probably playing some other games that I've got as well. Chatting, going over some of the 3D printing stuff that we've got going on. A few updates. It's since Google Stadia's been kind of coming out the last couple weeks, I haven't been putting a whole bunch of time into some 3D design stuff. I'm going to try to test out the CRX part this weekend. I'm hoping before the video, excuse me, so we can do some updates on that. I'm going to try to do a giveaway if I can make it work. This will be my first kind of big major live stream, so if I make the giveaway stuff work, I'll probably be giving away some 3D parts, kind of like your choice, anything off the website sort of thing. I am also going to try to start getting some custom shirts, some hats, hoodies, maybe some beanies, things like that made as well. I have a friend that does some silk screening, so I'm working with another friend that does some artistic stuff and see if we can get some logos or things like that done. Let's see. Oh, so I am doing a end of the year sale. I might end up keeping it going depending on how stuff works, but I am doing free shipping across the board on everything on the website, and that's for continental US. And then I'm doing discounted shipping everywhere else, so international, Canada, all that kind of stuff. I'm knocking like $8 off the shipping. So if you guys are looking at picking something up, definitely hop on it now. The website's already been completely updated, so you should be able to purchase and get everything at the price that it's listed. No additional cost unless you're international. Then it bumps up to, I think Canada was like $10 for shipping instead of $18. and I think everywhere else was like $17 instead of 25. So rough prices there anyway. So hop on the website, NaytonTech.com, pick up all your 3D stuff for the cup holders, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll have some more prototypes coming out that you guys, or not prototypes, but my arm is getting really tired holding my phone up. Not prototypes, but I'm drawing a blank here. Pre-orders for a couple things. Hopefully the CRX panels, or I will get those done here pretty quick. So yeah, make sure, try to join, like I said, noon Mountain Standard Time, so actually going to be 11 Pacific Standard Time on December 1st for the live stream. Make sure you show up. I'm probably going to do something like the video, comment below, and I'll randomly pick from the comments below who gets some free stuff. So show up, hang out for a little bit, chat, and we'll go from there. We'll see you on Sunday.